All right, what's going on, guys? It's Twin, and today I'm turning this all common team into hopefully an all diamond team. I don't know about all 99s, but we're doing a bit of a team build today. As we can see on this season's calendar, season 6 starts on December 21st. That's when all sets become eligible again for ranked seasons. So for today's team build, I'm gonna be using every set 1 through 5, but with a little bit of a twist. The first player that I choose will be from set 1, season 1, and then the next player will set it to season 2, and then we'll do that for season 3, season 4, season 5, and once we've chosen 5 players, we would go back to set 1. So every time I choose somebody from a set, then for the next position, I'm gonna have to go ahead and go to the next set, and we're just gonna keep cycling sets 1 through 5 to build this team today. And I just want to say thank you for the support recently, just showing up, watching the videos, dropping likes, new subs in the comments. I would love to see a different type of team build. Maybe you want to see me use a specific captain or a specific attribute. Any team builds you want to see me try to do, definitely leave those down in the comment section. I would love that. So I'm going to be starting with set 1. We've already gotten it selected. I went to the bench just so I could see maybe what my options are, and I really don't know. So Ken Griffey Jr., I haven't really used this version of the card. Now, I can't use this team in ranked seasons today, but part of the reason I'm making this video is so that I'll have this team ready to go. I will have a team that I know I want to use once season 6 rolls around. And I think I maybe want to focus more on cards that I haven't used too much. I think we got Ketel Marte in there a little bit, but I'm thinking maybe this set 1 Ken Griffey Jr., let's go ahead and put him in center field, and now that means we're going to move to set 2 for the next position player that we choose. Maybe we could always choose a pitcher in here. I've heard good things about this John Smoltz. I still see people using this Nolan Ryan as their wild card. I've actually never used this card this year. So right here, my first pitcher of the day is going to be that set 2 Nolan Ryan. And now we'll move it on to set 3. And that's where John Donaldson was. Let me see maybe some of my reliever options. Nah, we don't need a reliever there. Let's just look at some of the position players. Let's see for, ooh, Buck O'Neil at first base. I have 2 at-bats with that card, but we could always use him a little bit more. I wouldn't mind trying to get all 99s today. That'd be pretty cool. Alex Gordon. Wait, I haven't used him either. I know it might be crazy, but Alex Gordon has such a good swing in MLB The Show. And for this team, he'll be the left fielder. Now, I love building teams in MLB The Show. I don't know if I'm crazy, if anyone else ever feels like this, but sometimes I enjoy just building a team. And yeah, it would be nice to play the game. We can't play any games with this team for ranked seasons today, but sometimes for me, it's just fun to build a team, even if I'm not going to be playing any games. I just enjoy mixing and matching the cards. It's kind of interesting and kind of fun for me seeing the different teams that I could build. And look at this new legend for this year, David Wright. I never used this version of him from set 4. Boom, he'll be my third baseman. And now we're going to go ahead and set it to set 5. After that, we'll be moving it back to set 1, and we're just going to keep repeating this process. And I think I got to put Kodai Senga. I think I got to put one of the 2023 finest cards on here. A million stub card. He was a 12-win event reward. I got him from one of those 30-win, 12-win rewind packs. That's a mouthful to say. But yeah, that's my first set 5 card of the day, Kodai Senga. I've never used him. I got to get his debut going soon. I feel like I really need to. And now we're going to be back to set 1. I guess I could always choose core, but I'm focused on these sets for this team build today. Let's just maybe look at some of our position player options. Ozzie Smith, I used him for a handful of ABs. I know we use Ketel Marte. Maybe we'll go ahead and check out the starting pitchers for set 1. See if there's... Ooh! Wait! I never used Roki Sasaki! I did not realize just how many cards that there are that I really haven't used. I haven't used any of these starting pitchers. Now, I could use Kodai Senga. We can get his debut going here maybe even in the next few days, but I never used Sasaki from set 1. I never used the Nolan Ryan from set 2. That surprises me a little bit. I don't think I realized that I hadn't used those guys. Now, somebody that I know I didn't use is Nasty Boy, Rob Dibble. I'll put him in the bullpen. He'll be that first righty, and then we'll move back to set 3. In the past, I have sucked with Rob Dibble cards, so much so that I haven't even given his cards a chance this year. Unless they're Battle Royale program cards, I've used them there. But in ranked seasons events, I'm never using Rob Dibble cards this year just because I've done so bad with them in the past. So maybe if we actually use this team sometime after December 21st, maybe we'll have to go ahead and use Rob Dibble. Now we got third leg Craig Biggio here. I've used this card for 2 ABs, but definitely not a lot. I used Craig Biggio cards way more in the past. Let's see the catcher options. There's a 99 Will Smith. Wait, he looks pretty good. I mean, 84 fielding and the arm and everything. It's not the best fielding catcher, but 67 speed, some solid hitting attributes. Anybody use this 2023 All-Star version of Will Smith? If I was Will Smith, I know what I would have slapped him with, and he's going to be my catcher for this team build. That's kind of cool, man. I really didn't remember that we had that card. Willie Stargell, I've used him 3 ABs, no hits. Another guy where in the past, I've used his cards way more. Harmon Killebrew, I haven't really been using him this year. Always a good hitting card. Max power versus each side. That's an easy choice for the first baseman. Let's get a set 4 card right there. Set 5, we might even get our first bullpen guy, or our second bullpen guy. I forgot we already had a Rob Dibble, the nasty boy, in here. Devin Williams, I've used this card, 108 ERA. Oh man, David Bednar, never used him. And yeah, let's get a finest in the bullpen. There we go, set 5, David Bednar. I think that's a good guy to have right there. Maybe we have a set 1 card already in the rotation, so maybe let's go back to the position players, or we could check the bullpen, see what some options are here. And Lee Smith, another guy. I've used him a little bit this year, but I used Lee Smith cards way more in the past than I have this year. And just looking at some of the other options, yeah, set 1. Wow, we really did not have too many relievers for set 1. That's kind of wild to me. I mean, look how little options we had for relievers. That's interesting. I don't know if I realized that, but it made me use a lot more of the guys. Mad Bum had that Charisma Series card. Juan Marichal, never used him. Don Sutton, never used him. Ooh. Who do I want to use? Do I want one of them in my rotation? We already have a set 1 card. And I probably want to try to get a set 3 and a set 4. Just have one of each for the rotation. I think that could be a good move. Let's get a set 1 guy in the lineup for the position players. David Justice. I've never used this card. Wait. So David Justice has a good swing. At this point, I'm sounding like a broken record, but I've used David Justice cards more in previous years than I have this year. And I never even used this card. I know the contact versus righties, especially for a left-handed hitter, might be a bit low, but I think I'm going to put David Justice as that right fielder. We've got a set 2 guy in the rotation. I wouldn't mind getting another set 2 guy in the bullpen if there's somebody else we want to use. John Franco, a lot of people use that card. I didn't even use him for 2 innings. The Terminator, Tom Hankey. I never used that card this year. I've used Tom Hankey cards before. I think maybe the Retro Finest this year, but I haven't used the Incognito series, so we can add him to this team. Again, this is the team build that we could just have ready to go once season 6 rolls around. And now we're moving to set 3. We do need a set 3 guy in the rotation. I think I'm gonna order it, put set 1 here, set 2 there, and then set 5 there, just so the rotation at least goes in order. And Martin Dihigo, I never used him. This is some of my favorite card art, especially that Jackie Robinson card, but this is some of my favorite card art they've had this year. Let's see, Fernando Valenzuela, I never used him. And see, Fernando Valenzuela is another guy where I would have used him way more in the past. And set 3, this was definitely the highest set for 99s out of the first 3. Way more 99s in here, especially the pitching from set 3 than we had from sets 1 or 2. And I've never used this Milestone Valenzuela card. I got to get him in that rotation. And now we're going to set 4. We've got a couple set 4 guys in the lineup. I probably should get set 2 and set 5 just in those starting position players. We already have a set 2 guy in the bullpen. We actually have a couple of them. Wait, I'm going to set 4. What am I saying? So this is the perfect time. Wait. See, I'm just confusing myself now. I want set 2 in the lineup and I want set 5 in the lineup. And I'm on set 4. Okay, so this is maybe a good time to finish the rotation. My bad. I just confused myself a little bit. Brandon Pfaadt, we used him for an inning. The World Series MVP, Mad Bum, never used him. Wait, 120 hits per 9. I know the velo's a little bit low, but the control's looking solid. Has anybody used or is anybody still using this Mad Bum in ranked seasons? Because he's really looking pretty good. I mean, we got a lot of options. Look how many set 4 99s there are. We got a lot of guys to choose from. Cliff Lee, another guy. I've used his cards in the past, but not really as much this year. I'm thinking, though, man. I think I want to get that Mad Bum World Series MVP, and this is kind of a clean-looking rotation. I like that everybody is a different card series. We got a WBC, Incognito, Milestone, World Series MVP, and Finest. Yeah, I'm liking how that looks. And now it's time to get a set 5 card in the lineup. Wait, this could be perfect. We could go the future star O'Neal Cruz. We don't have a 2023 Finest card in the starting lineup either, though. So we could always go somebody like Altuve, Gleyber Torres, Estrada. We got some options. We have Gunnar Henderson. I think I'm going to put that O'Neal Cruz, though, at the shortstop position. And maybe we'll have to get a Finest player either at second base or as my DH today. We still got the bench slots available. And going back to the bullpen, let's get a set 1 guy in here. We don't have any set 1 cards in the bullpen yet. Lee Smith, I think, is the perfect guy for me here. I've used his cards way more in the past, but just not really as much this year. And we'll get Lee Smith in the bullpen as a set 1 card. And now we're going to set 2. Pretty sure we got some set 2 guys in the starting lineup. And no, we don't. That is one of the sets I needed. So maybe set 2 could just be my second baseman. Colton Wong, the Pebble. I don't have an Incognito card in here yet. His contact's actually pretty good. For a 97, this is really not a bad looking card. I know the arm strength isn't there at second base and then only 53 speed, but this, to me, like, I feel like you could tell me this is a 99 this year, and I would probably believe you if I didn't know that he was only a 97. But yeah, I'm going to get the former Cardinal Colton Wong right there as our second baseman. And maybe we'll try to get a 2023 Finest in the designated hitter slot. We still got to choose the bench guys. So that was set 2. Now we're going to get somebody from set 3 in the bullpen. And I think I want to try to get lefties. Let's see if there's any lefties from set 3. There's the throwback all-star Will Smith. There's this version of Josh Hader. I've used him a little bit. Will Smith, I actually never used this card. And we got Will Smith in the bullpen. And we have Will Smith as our catcher. That's kind of funny to me. So now we also don't have a set 4 guy in the bullpen. That's going to be a perfect time to do that. Again, I'm probably looking for some lefties here. Did I use this Sam Hentges card? No, I've never used him. And I don't think I have a monthly awards card yet on this team anywhere. So boom, we got a monthly awards card in the bullpen. And man, I feel kind of crazy right now, but this is actually fun for me. Building a team using all different cards, like, this is actually a good time. I'm really enjoying this right now, and I hope y'all are enjoying this video. I hope this is maybe something you might want to see more of in the future. And now I want to try to get a set 5 card for the designated hitter slot, but I want to choose a Finest card, I'm pretty sure, too, because we don't have a Finest card yet in the lineup in the starting position players. And I think I want to choose somebody. Dansby Swanson, we could always choose him. Oh man, I haven't used this card. I wouldn't mind a switch hitter or a lefty, but I kind of want to put somebody here that I haven't used. And you know what? Oh wait, I have used him. I'm 0 for 2. I know he's not really maybe a designated hitter because he's got good fielding, but I'm going to have Dansby Swanson as my designated hitter for the starting lineup on this team. And then we'll be back to set 1. Let's try to get a set 1 left-handed reliever in the bullpen right now. And see, I've really used all of these guys. Andrew Chafin, always one of my favorites. Gregory Soto, didn't use him as much as maybe in previous years. I could always get a Tops Now guy. I haven't used this Brent card. Oh, what do I want to do here? I don't have a... Oh, wait, I have a Charisma series. We got 2 Incognitos of finest. Let's get Gregory Soto in here. Let's just get him as a lefty. Set 1 right there. We're going to be choosing set 2 now. Do I got a set 2 lefty? I don't. So let's go ahead and finish off the bullpen and grab a set 2 left-handed reliever. There's Tom Cosgrove, Austin Cox. We have Brooks Raley, Tim Jim. And I think I'm going to go with the Kaiju series. We don't have a Kaiju series in the bullpen. Boom. There is John Franco right there. Let's move these guys around a little bit. We got a set 1, 2, 3, and 4 lefty. We got a couple set 2 righties, set 5, and a set 1. And now we just got to choose that bench. So the first guy is going to be coming from set 3. And let's see who we want to choose here. I need to take off the throw hand lefty. And let's just see what my options are. Probably going to try to... Yep, no. I've seen enough. The Grandy Man. Another card. I think I've said this about probably 70 or 80% of the cards today. I've used Curtis Granderson cards way more in previous years than I have this year. I never even used him. I didn't use the Grandy Man. And he's always one of my favorites. Wow, I'm surprised that I never used him this year. But the Grandy Man can be on the bench today. Now we're going to be looking for somebody from set 4. Okay, I used Roberto Clemente a little bit. I'm actually surprised. 17 at-bats. Man, I struggled with that card to not even get him to parallel 1. I was going to say, that's a lot of at-bats for really not doing too good. Dante Bichette, I never used his great race card. Sammy Sosa, oh yeah. Wait, but we got Vlad Sr. I've used Vlad Sr. I'm 0 for 4 with him. Tony Gwynn! Tony Gwynn, seriously, if y'all were watching the videos any of the other years that I played MLB The Show, you would know Tony Gwynn is one of my favorite legends to use every year. This card is still eligible. I could be using him on my ranked seasons team, and I've never used the 99 Tony Gwynn. Wow. So I really think maybe in the next 3 or 4 days, I got to get a ranked seasons team build, some ranked games going where I use cards that I've never used, or maybe haven't used as much as I wanted to. I can't believe I haven't used this 99 Tony Gwynn, and he's still eligible, not even as a wild card, man. That blows my mind. I can't believe I've done that. I think right here, I haven't used Corbin Carroll. Yeah, we got to put him on this team as well on the bench, and I'm surprised I haven't gotten him a chance either. He was an event reward, I think, or something like that. And now the final guy for this team build is going to be from set 1. Who will the final bench card be? Will it be somebody that I've used or someone I haven't used? Or maybe someone I've used way more in the past? And I know we already have some set 1 guys. We have 99 Griffey and David Justice. We got 2 99s in the starting lineup. But look how few 99s we had. At least, I'm sure there's guys that I'm missing too. There's probably cards I can buy, but they really had a lot less 99s in set 1 and then set 2 compared to all the other sets. I don't think I remember just how few 99s we might have had. I'm sure there's guys I'm missing. Some of those may be pretty expensive, but as a Cardinals fan, I think the perfect guy to end the bench and the team build is going to be this 99, this Charisma Series, Ozzie Smith. And I still want to go ahead and set the starting lineup, but first, let's check out the rotation. We got Roki Sasaki, Nolan Ryan, Fernando Valenzuela, World Series MVP Mad Bum, and then the finest Kodai Senga. We have one guy from each of the first 5 sets. In the bullpen, then we got Lee Smith, Rob Dibble, Tom Hankey, and David Bednar as my 4 righties. Greg Soto, John Franco, Will Smith, and Sam Hentges as my 4 lefties. Obviously on the bench, Ozzie Smith, the Grandy Man. How have I never used that card? Tony Gwynn, how have I never used this card? And then Corbin Carroll to round it out. Now let's see what I want to go ahead and do with the starting lineup. I know he's only a 97, but I think I want to put the Pebble Colton Wong as the leadoff hitter for this team. I'm thinking Dansby Swanson in the number 2 spot could be a good move. I'm a big fan of Griffey's swing. I'm going to put him in that number 3 spot, and it's only right for me. Put in the killer Harmon Killebrew, max power versus each side in that cleanup spot. I still might move things around a little bit more than I have him currently. I'm going to put Will Smith at number 8. I think O'Neal Cruz, max power versus each side in the number 9 spot, right behind Harmon Killebrew. And then let's see, yeah, Alex Gordon number 7. I think David Justice in that 9 spot. I know it might be a little bit weird looking of a lineup, but this is looking solid to me. And for me, December 21st can't come soon enough. I actually can't wait to use this team in ranked seasons. I think that'll be a lot of fun. And I also am thinking I might want to move Tony Gwynn or the Grandy Man into the starting lineup. Maybe we'll have to get more than one game in with this team. And for me, it feels a little bit weird to be building a team in a video but not having any gameplay with the team. But obviously there's a few reasons. The first reason, we see it at the top. Season 5 ineligible. I literally couldn't even use this team right now in ranked seasons if I wanted to. The second reason, a big one, is I have a video with 10 ranked seasons game in it that I'm still working on editing, so we got to get that done. And then the third thing is I'm just kind of trying something new today. I really hope y'all enjoy this video because, like I said earlier today, I enjoy building teams even if I'm not playing games with the teams. And for me, the videos, I've always kind of had this like requirement in my head that if I built a team, I had to play a game with the team. But when it comes down to it, there's no requirements for the videos, and I'm really hoping that at least a couple of y'all, maybe at least one person out there, enjoys seeing a video where I build a team even if there's no gameplay. I just kind of wanted to try something new today and see if anyone out there enjoyed the video. So if you enjoyed it, definitely let me know by dropping a like. Feel free to subscribe. We have daily uploads on the channel. You might enjoy one of these on screen. Otherwise, I'll see you in tomorrow's daily upload. I appreciate y'all as always for watching. I hope you don't mind me trying a little something new, a little bit different of a video today. And I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Appreciate y'all continuing to show up, show love, and watch the videos every single day. I'll see you next time. Peace out.